Hey again everyone, Witch Hazel again, and I have some Witch Hazel's Cauldron news flashes for you. So, you may have noticed, then again you may not have because I haven't been very consistent in general, but since the beginning of this year, beginning of 2017, I have had issues with consistency in my blog. I've been trying to put out more information, and also YouTube. Trying to put out more information. I want to do it on a regular basis, but I really have not been consistent since the beginning of the year. And I got like this close to just saying, to heck with it, I'm just not cut out for this, and I'm just gonna cancel everything. Blog, YouTube, everything. And so I had to sit myself down and say, okay, why? What's the problem here? What is it you really want to do? And I realized that I kind of got bit by the bug of creating my own little online business through this Witch Hazel's Cauldron. And I remembered that that was not my original purpose with this channel. If it can bring in a little bit of income, that would be absolutely wonderful because, you know, heaven knows I need it. And it is for any of you trying to do the same thing where you have a full-time regular job and then want to start up something on the side. It's very difficult to put in all the work. It's hours and hours of work every week for basically no visible return in as far as cash is concerned. But where I have seen return is in growth. I basically did not mention this channel or my blog to anyone, friends, family, because in the past I have done that and my friends and family show no interest. So I did not do this time around and noticed that, well, it's growing anyway. People are looking at what I have, and that should be, for me at this point in time, that's good enough. I have decided that's good enough. And then I thought about, what is my purpose in life, basically? What is it I'm good at? What is it I should do, or what is it I want to do? And the same couple of answers always come up. I've thought about this before, and throughout my entire working life, I have been in jobs that require either teaching or healing or both. And those are the things I enjoy doing. I enjoy learning, researching, and then sharing what I learn with other people. I enjoy seeing the effect that it has on other people when it's a positive effect. So keeping that in mind, I said, okay, then why don't I change things a little bit? Instead of trying to monetize everything, I will still, of course, if I come up with any products I want to share, like my book or the tarot readings, something like that, then yes, I'll stick a price tag on it and put it on the site, on Etsy. But I have decided that any educational materials I put out, this would be worksheets, printables, classes, any classes I put together, will be free. Because I am a big believer that education should be free. And you may really like the information I have, you may not. So why have you pay for something that you then find out you don't agree with? That I don't think would be right. So this is my idea. Once I had that epiphany, once I had that idea, all of a sudden I became all sorts of creative again. I've been typing up drafts of blog posts. I've been taking notes for videos. I've been attempting to record videos here. And things are starting to move again for me now that I have come up with that idea. Now, the one thing that I will do, for those of you who find the information I give useful, if you feel that it is worth paying something, I am going to start up, I'm going to add a donation button somehow to the website, so that if you like the materials, if you would like to contribute something, that would be absolutely amazing, and it would help me greatly. However, if you can't, if you don't want to, that's fine too. And if you can't, meaning just can't afford it, that's perfect too. Though that is exactly why I want to offer things for free. Because for years and years now, I have been the one who cannot afford classes. I have missed out on so much education that I would love to be a part of. I mean, I'm a permanent student. I would love to just always take classes, but I just have not got the money to do it. And one of the most irritating things to me is this catchphrase of invest in yourself. I'm sorry. If I can't pay my mortgage, if I can't pay the groceries, there is no investing in me. My investment in myself is my roof and the food that I eat. And that is legitimate, whether it's me or you or anybody else. That's all I'm going to say on that. Education should be free, and any educational materials I put out from this point forward will be free to you. How I'm going to offer it, I'm still working on that. The first item I'm working on is a tarot class, which I mentioned in my tarot update video. But a friend of mine wanted to work on learning the tarot and asked if I would help, if I would basically do a little class with her and a friend. So I said, sure, that sounds like fun. I started putting it together. I made mention of it on Facebook, and I had some positive reactions to that, other people wanting to join in. So I am working on that. I am going to do my best to complete that, the outline at least this week, and get supplemental materials put together. This is not going to be totally original. If you take any class at university, well, some of the professors use their own books, but they're taking materials from other places and facilitating your musing on it and your use of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I have chosen one main text, a couple of supplementary texts and information, and I will be joining that all together in the way which I have found to be the best for me to learn the tarot. And that's what I'm going to be sharing. And I'm planning on making it available in person and also as like an e-course, email course. But more on that to come. I'll let you know when it's finished. Let's see. So, education materials, donation budget. Oh, also in the tarot update, I mentioned that I want to start doing monthly free readings for anyone who either wants a tester or cannot afford a reading but would like one. I'm going to set up like community clinic tarot days, and I'm not sure yet how I'll do that, but I think it will involve setting up a scheduling page on the blog. So keep an eye out for that as well, and I will try and update you on when that's available. All right. Lastly, do I want to add this in? I had a vague thought of creating some sort of community membership thing, but that is really a totally vague thought at this point. So I'm just that's all I'm gonna say about it, that it's an inkling in the back of the mind, but probably not gonna happen just yet. If it does, I'll let you know. All right, so that is all of the big news. I am so very happy that I figured out I need to run this channel, run my blog in a way that makes me happy, not in a way that stresses me out completely. So that is what I'm trying to do, and so far it seems to be helping. And yeah, let me know what you think. Keep track and see if I'm doing a good job or not. Let me know. All right, everyone, I've got a couple more things to tell you about in separate videos, so I'm going to get going. But I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.